Hi, good afternoon, Jovian. My name is Hanju. I'm the job coach for today. How are you?
And hi, Hanchu. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I understand that you have been being a housewife for 10 years and intend to uh, come back to the job market. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
because my kids are already grown up, you see. So I want to come back to work. And these 2 years, right? The COVID situation add a little bit of financial pressure lah. So I thought that I want to come back to work.
Hmm. Okay. So how's your kid now?
Okay, they are good. Yeah,
How
they are
old?
studying. Yeah, but grow up like coming to 20, finishing their diploma.
Oh, that's good. You can
Yeah,
almost enjoy life.
yeah. Yes and
So
no lah, because they need to go to uni, right? So they still need financial support from me and my husband.
I see. I see. Hmm. So what course are they taking up?
Um, they are doing diploma. One is with commerce, the other one is doing engineering.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, one boy, one girl, or
Yeah.
okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so back to your profile on your jobs that
Mm.
you are looking for. So,
Mm.
anything that you're looking at?
Okay, so I've been out of the workforce for 10 years, right?
Okay.
But before that, I have some work experience, right? So I was doing admin, HR kind of work in the past. So I guess if there's anything, right, probably these are the portfolio that I may be able to do lah.
Okay, so I hear that before you go into full-time mom, you um, were doing HR admin job. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so do you like the job?
Okay, not bad, not bad. That's why it was quite difficult for me to decide to, become stay-home mom, right? Yeah, because when you work, you got income and you have colleagues, you have friends, right? But then, when you become a stay-home mom, like out of the world. Yeah.
So, what do you like about the job?
Um, Okay, basically, I think I prefer a lot more on the HR work because I can deal with people and helping the company to look after their well-being. I think this is very meaningful.
So excuse me, just had a sneeze.
Mm.
Okay. Also, I hear that you mentioned that you like to um, interact with people and to help people. Is that correct?
Yes, right. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So are you thinking of going
Mm.
back to the same kind of job?
Uh, I think most likely, right? If let's say that was my experience, yeah, I would think so lah. Because
Maybe,
I don't think that I can do like IT technical kind of thing, right? Yeah. Mm.
but any preference, or you just if you what is your interest? Is that still the HR? I mean, is your interest?
I do not know what um I'm more practical person, right? So I thought that maybe HR admin I still have some background, right? Some knowledge, right? Like I say, if let's say I go into a new kind of work, I'm not sure whether I can do it or not.
I see. Mm. Have you tried out the test, the what we call a Holland test, that can be found in the Skills Future website?
What is that, huh?
Okay, this test will test out your personality and will also give you opportunity to see what jobs actually um, matches your interest and personality. It will just give you some recommendation. Of course, that is only a guide. It's not a you. That's only a guide for you that maybe this type of job suits you. Have you gone went there to take a look at that?
No leh. I do not know about this. Yeah.
They call it the RASEC, RIASEC.
Okay.
So if you are available, then you can go and take a look at the test and try it out and see whether your is that what if HR admin is part of the job that suits you lah,
Oh, I see.
or any other jobs. So if there's
Okay.
other job that suits you, then maybe you can look at if you intend to go into the recommended area, then you can also look at the skills upgrading or the skills gap that you have for the job. Yes. So you can also refer to the skills future. Inside there's some recommendation of competencies for in for each of the different jobs inside. We will go along. Uh, if you find that you are more interested in certain area and you do not have the skill set, yeah, we will meet up again if that's the case. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
So back to the HR admin job. Uh, so you mentioned that um, that's the only that's the job that you would like currently because you are exposed to that and you would like to uh, maybe look at the opportunity. Is that correct?
Yeah, because that's something I'm familiar with.
Okay,
Uh,
I see. Um, can tell me more about the job that you have done before?
oh, okay. So that was like 10 years ago, right? So I was with this company for a lot, about I think 7 years or so. Right. I started off doing more of the admin work. Last time, we got receptionist kind of work, and my boss find that I can handle but more than receptionist work,
Mm,
so he let me help out with the HR
mm,
and started with like those HR admin things lah. Like sending out the appointment letter, that kind of thing. Then gradually he let me have try out recruitment,
mm,
so I was involved in sending out job posting in the newspapers, and then help them to filter out the resumes, talks to the department head, and then help them to do the interview, arrange for the interview. Yeah, so once let's say the department head likes the person, then I will help to link up with the candidates and then do the onboarding thing lah.
mm,
Yeah, so I also after a while, then they also find that I can do more than that. So they also let me do like orientation for
mm,
the new people,
yeah,
and handling some of these benefits and compensations. Uh, then like especially example, some colleagues may not know how to claim for their benefits, so they will come to me.
mm,
Yeah, so these are the things that I do. Uh, on and off, our company is actually like a 50 people kind of like local company, but it's 50 packs, right? So we will have staff engagement
mm,
once a year.
yeah,
So I was also involved in in running this staff engagement. So they will have like a meeting, with all the staff, the management, right? So I'll be the MC, and then help them again to filter the Q&A and then follow up. Right. So sometimes if the company has the budget, they also send out the engagement interview survey forms. So I also collate and then pass it to the top management. I mean, I do the report for the top management so that they can have better feel of the ground feedback. Yeah, so those were the things I did.
okay. That's quite a lot of stuff that you have done.
Yeah,
Uh,
because it's like, built over few years, like 7, 8 years, right? Yeah.
so
So
do
I
you?
thought I quite good lah.
Yeah, not too bad. So have you talked to any friends? Do you have any friends in the same field currently?
Not really, because I've been like stay home for 10 years, right? So most of my circle of friends are really like me lah.
Okay, I see.
So I don't really have, yeah, I don't really have friends because last time after leaving the company, then life gets busy and don't have time to to connect back with the colleagues, right? So I lost contact with them. Yeah.
I see. So have you updated your resumes?
Uh, I did a draft, but I'm not sure whether it's still like whether is attractive or not in today's world. So yeah, so it's still a draft.
We can take a look at the resume in the next meetup. So maybe you would like to include some of the achievements other than the roles that you have done, include some of the achievements that you have achieved in the previous job. Then we will take a look how we can improve on the CV, the resume in the
Mm-hmm.
next meetup. So
Okay.
there's a few things that I may need you to do. I will need you to do.
Okay.
First is to set your objectives, set your goals. What do you
Mm-hmm.
want to achieve? Then update your resumes and include in the achievements into the resumes. Then we will, in the next meetup, we will go through the goals and um, the resume. Will that be fine with you?
Okay.
That'll be great. Okay, so before we go further, I'd
Mm.
like to know any other um, in your previous job, what is the job that you like this? Is there any?
You mean the job scope, is it?
Yes, correct.
Um, which let me think about it, huh? I guess it's always about, the good thing is that in that job you handle different people, right? But it's also the challenge of handling different people lah. So I find sometimes, I mean, that was in the past lah. It's very difficult to call people, But now I think this kind of thing will happen because of the technology, right? Like we are using WhatsApp, but last time it's really got to run up and down the company to find people. So that was something like very tiring. No, you got to you call phone call, right? Then you cannot get through. Then got to run up to find
Mm,
them. Yeah, so that was something I didn't really enjoy lah. Yeah,
mm. Okay, I guess with technological advances, should be improved.
yeah,
So,
I think so.
okay, so because you have been off the job market for 10 years, so
Mm.
have you update yourself with some of the skills required for the job?
Actually, I'm not very sure, what are the so-called the skills or the latest things that I need to upgrade lah.
Okay, you may okay. So then this one will need you to do as well. You can go to the Skills Future website.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of the job site, HR and admin jobs, right? That will have some competencies or some skills that is required. Uh, because in one of the skills framework that the government came up with, Singapore government came up with, they have met the skills to some position, some jobs. So you can take a look
Mm.
at that and see whether your skills or knowledge is still relevant. If not, then you may take up the courses accordingly. Yeah.
Mm.
So
I see.
you can find that there. Okay, so now you have more things to do lah, huh? So first, if you are interested, you can test out the skills, like what I mentioned just now earlier. So you set your own goals and objectives. You update your series. Then, if you are interested, you can take up the test, the Holland test, which is you can be found in the whole Skills Future as well. And likewise, to the Skills Future, look at the skill sets for the job.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, correct. Okay.
Okay.
So any questions so far?
Um. So how to set goal? I mean, like my goal is just to get a job lah. So when you say goal, I'm not very clear. What do you mean by set goal?
Yeah, for example, what is the time frame that you would like to find a job? Then how you going to find the job? For example, you said 1 month. So how
Okay.
are you going to find the job? Will it be via only job street or together with other options like um, career future? Go to the career future. Are you aware that there's this career future website?
No.
Okay, so likewise, the government have came up with this career future website. So you can go inside to the website to find some jobs. In this website, it will link, it can also matches the skills to the job that
Matches
is
the
available.
skills to the
Yes,
job. Ah.
your competencies to the job available in the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
I
so
see.
that's one of the good portal to go to as well. Another method, of course, can through networking. If you know your ex still in contact with your ex manager or someone you know in the HR field, if you that is something that you wanted to try, you can use your network as well to maybe secure an interview and see how things go.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is can be goal setting. Then of course that will be lead to actions which I've just mentioned.
I see. Oh, okay. So it's like the time I set for myself,
Yes,
like
correct.
the duration I set for myself to look for a job,
Mm,
and then the different what kind of different channels that I can embark on to find the job, right?
yes,
The
correct.
opportunity.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
understand now.
And also, like I mentioned, because you have to, but I advise that you go to the, because you have not been in the job market for more than 10 years, it's
Mm,
advisable to go to the career future, skills future to take a look at what are the relevant skill set for the job. Then after that, if there's any skills gap, then you can also put inside the goals to upgrade yourself to 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 uh, to upskill yourself to the job that you want to do.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
And then you can indicate what are the courses that you want to take and by when.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. Mm, okay.
Any other questions before we proceed?
Uh, for now, okay.
For now, okay, yeah. Okay, so actually so that will be the few things we need to do. So you are clear what you are required to do for now, right?
Yeah, so basically, I need to set the goal, like the time duration. Then I would need to go to the Skill Future website to look at do the assessment tool, right? The RISE, is it how you pronounce it? RISE.
RASEC.
Okay. All right. And then so that I can find out more about my interest. Right. Then from
Yes,
there, I should also look at uh a few shortlist a few kind of job and then go in and take a look at what kind of training, right? That's what you're trying to say, right?
yes. The skills gap, the skills, and whether any training is required to close the gap that you have.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
And of course, most importantly, update your resume.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So
correct.
the resume you will help me to take a look, is it?
Yes, in the next meetup, we will take a look at your resumes and all other stuff that we have mentioned, and then we'll understand more where you would like to go from there. Will it be
Okay.
still the same as HR admin or any other jobs that you are thinking of as well? And any advice that you require for any courses or any skills that you would like to close the gap on?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Any
Okay.
question? Mm,
No, I got to go and do first lah. Then I would know, right? Yeah.
yes, correct. So, so I guess uh, we will conclude the meeting today. Okay, so of course I understand that you, from our conversation, you already know that I'm here to advise you. I will need you to take ownership of the job search as well, and that's why I'm asking you to do all this uh, goal setting, look look for any skills gap to close it, and update your resume before we go through them. Yes. So If you have no questions, then we will end the session today. Then we'll fix another session again so that we can go through the documents together with your resumes to see how we can improve on them. Will that do?
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Can.
that's good. Okay,
Thank
that's good.
you.
In that case, thank you. Have a great day ahead, and I will see you in the next meeting.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chua.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.